Think back to the best boss or teacher you've ever had. You likely remember how they made you want to show up every day and give your absolute best work to the school or the office. It is very easy to assume that a leader like that has a special gift for creating loyalty. We see the person in charge and we see the committed team, and we imagine a direct link between the two. If we drew that out, it would look like a simple, straight line connecting a leader's actions directly to an employee's commitment. That if you've ever managed a team, you know it isn't that simple. You cannot walk into a room and command someone to be deeply committed to their organization. Since a direct order doesn't work, there must be a specific sequence of events that takes place between the leader's behavior and the employee's decision to stay. Researchers use a specific framework to track these intermediate steps. They call it a serial mediation model. You can think of it like a row of dominoes. You don't knock over the last piece by touching it directly. You tip the first one, which triggers a sequence of events that eventually reaches the goal at the end. The workplace functions the same way. Between the leader at the start and the loyal employee at the finish line, there are specific dominoes that have to fall in a particular order. By mapping out these steps, we can understand how to actually build that sense of commitment in any environment. This model tracks that process. Our starting point is this yellow box on the left, representing the principal's leadership. Here, the leader focuses on improving classroom skills and building a supportive team environment where teachers feel like colleagues. When a principal provides that support, they tip the first arrow in our sequence, leading us to this pink box. This is teacher empowerment. It means teachers now have decision-making power, freedom to manage classrooms, and clear opportunities to grow. The principal's first goal isn't to demand loyalty. It is to create an environment where the staff feels trusted and capable. Once a teacher feels that sense of empowerment and control, the chain reaction continues to the next stage. Having a voice and autonomy reduces stress, tipping the next domino, workplace well-being, shown here in the blue box. This includes how the teacher feels internally, having more energy and less burnout, as well as handling external pressures. This sense of health and balance at work grows directly out of the empowerment established in the previous step. Now we have a teacher who feels empowered and has a high sense of well-being. So where does the sequence end? That high well-being provides the final push. It follows the last dashed arrow down to the green box, organizational commitment. This commitment is the deep, long-term loyalty we were looking for at the start of our journey. A teacher decides to stay with their school because the specific conditions of empowerment and well-being were met first. Looking at the full flowchart, we see the entire path from the principal's actions to the teacher's commitment. The solid black line represents our end goal, while the dashed arrows reveal the sequence of reactions required to get there. This illustrates why it is so difficult to take shortcuts. If a leader demands commitment without providing empowerment or supporting well-being, the process fails. It is like the dominoes reaching a gap in the line. The momentum stops, and the goal at the end is never reached. Ultimately, true loyalty isn't something a leader can force. It is built through a deliberate, step-by-step sequence of empowerment and well-being.